But first, today's dish is all presented by Stone Academy.
And we are so happy to say that everyone is out safely from that cave in Thailand.
Yeah, such a uplifting ending to that story. All 12 boys, the coach, 3 remaining divers, and a doctor are now out safe and sound.
Yeah, the soccer team from ages 11 to 16 have been stuck in the cave since June 23rd. There was one fatality. A rescuer from Thailand passed away, but the boys got home safely, and what a reunion for everyone.
Oh, my goodness.
I think the world was glued to this story.
I know. Everybody's been following it, and it's just so heartwarming. I mean, you would see on Twitter, people would say, they got another one, 4 more out. So it's great to see a good ending to that story.
Absolutely.
Very, very uplifting there.
All right, back here in the States, actress Gal Gadot, right?
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot is already a beloved international icon for her massively successful Wonder Woman movie, but over the weekend, she really lived up to the name.
I'm a big fan of this gal.
Yes.
Gal Gadot was in Virginia filming the sequel to Wonder Woman, and when she took some time to visit a children's hospital in her full Wonder Woman costume, the kids and staff members were kind of blown away. They weren't expecting it as she posed for pictures and whatnot, and parents began tweeting out, Wonder Woman is here, like the real Wonder Woman.
One. Like, that's legit.
Crazy. I think she's my new crush. I mean, if she's not already...
There's a sequel on the way, so the first one was fantastic.
First in line. You saw it, right?
I did. One of the few movies I got out to see.
It was an awesome film there. And speaking of films, a familiar face is returning to a galaxy far, far away. Now what film is this, Teresa?
I always confuse Star Trek and Star Wars, but we're talking about Star Wars.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it right. And who's coming back?
Billy D. Williams. There you go. He's going to... Who does he play, Ryan? You know I've seen not one of these movies.
It's okay. He plays Lando Calrissian in Star Wars Episode 9. He's going to be coming back. Now, the character made its debut in The Empire Strikes Back and was last seen in the follow-up Return of the Jedi. And getting back to this role shouldn't be too tough because he's been in a few video games doing voiceover work. And why are we talking about this, Teresa? You're probably wondering, why are we talking about Billy D. Williams? Because many people confuse him for a young Keith Koontz.
Oh my, there is a resemblance for sure. Where's Keith?
Is Keith in the building? He left. He's going back to the Star.
That can't be the first time he's hearing this.
I don't know.
Right?
Keith was the one who told us.
Oh,
he said people back in the day used to think I was Billy D. Williams. So kind of a funny connection.
Funny.
There.
All right, so one little pup had some trouble on a flight back home, but the crew on the airplane didn't hesitate to help out. This is a great story.
Yeah, so 2 people were on a flight home from Boston when their French bulldog Darcy started showing some signs where he wasn't able to breathe. So the couple got afraid and brought the dog out of its carrier, and the flight attendants on board, they were able to help out and gave the dog oxygen, as you can see right there. Thankfully, the dogs were okay.
Aww.
And in a letter to JetBlue, the owner of the dog says that she believes the flight attendants were able to save his life, which is so nice.
Probably. That's terrific there. All right, so one family is looking for their daughter's best friend. This has happened to us before.
I just heard this. There's a search for a little girl's beloved stuffed giraffe going viral here. The mom tweeting a picture of the pink giraffe named Hornsey Twigs. Very original name.
Clever.
Yeah, it all got lost in Terminal B at Logan International Airport up in Boston over the weekend, and travelers have tweeted the family to let them know that the search is on. So if you make your way up to Boston, please keep an eye out. Now, you have a story from Disney.
We don't have such a creative name. Dante has had this giraffe, which is blue.
It's a blue giraffe.
And he named it Blue, and he brings it everywhere with him. In fact, my mother-in-law bought some extras, but he found the extras and now sleeps with all 4 of them. But anywho, we lost the original in Disney World on the Toy Story ride.
What?
And we didn't realize till we were way off, but Grandpa Pete to the rescue.
Grandpa Pete came in
and Blue and found him, and everybody was reunited. It was some tense moments with the LeVar Dufour family.
Crazy.
But Blue is back.
Glad that Blue is back in the family. Blue Dufour, I guess. Right now on to a bit of an otter story, or perhaps otter story.
See what you did there?
One ice cream place in Tennessee has an unexpected furry visitor. Now you see what we're talking about here.
They were at the Dairy Queen. They found an otter inside. They even gave him a name. That's Oscar.
Oscar the otter. There he is. And he was treated to some grilled chicken. I hope he had honey mustard on the side. That's pretty tasty. Also a blizzard.
Oh, he's enjoying himself.
Check that out. And he was eventually led back to a nearby creek where we assume he's planning a trip to Burger King in the near future.
I didn't realize they were friendly otters.
I guess so. They come in peace.
Aww.
Have to say hi to your neighborhood otter next time.
If you find one. All right, so get your black and white spots out and move over to a Chick-fil-A.
This is like one of your favorite places, right?
I do love the Chick-fil-A.
You don't have to be a chicken if you dress like a cow. Chick-fil-A is going to give you free food. The fast food chain is celebrating their 14th annual Cow Appreciation Day tomorrow, giving a free entree to every customer wearing a cow-themed costume. And these cow appreciators will have to order in person, and it doesn't work on their app.
You have to go
so
into the
show
restaurant, is what they're saying, with a costume on to get your free food. And I thought, who the heck is really going to do this?
Yeah.
Well, lo and behold, my sister and one of her best friends did it last year. You don't need a full-on costume. They made masks and went inside to the Chick-fil-A and
there was a disco ball.
Well, that had a Snapchat.
A what?
A Snapchat filter in the restaurant, so lo and behold, there you go.
To make sure.
People actually do it.
All right. Let's take a look.